I'm really excited to share with you today this simple little face scrub. It's super fast to make and it only takes 5 ingredients. The ingredients are xanthan gum, glycerin, distilled water, liquid germol plus, and bamboo stem powder. And I'd like to mention that this is not my formula. This formula was presented by Tara Lee Skincare. Tara's not been on YouTube for a while. She's been very sick. I've been watching her for about 18 months now, and she's really good at what she does, and she's truly missed. So, Tara, this video is dedicated to you. You guys go on over and support her and watch her channel. The bamboo powder would be perfect for someone that has sensitive skin that just wants a very mild, gentle exfoliation. I used some water-soluble dye. I used a pink and a blue-green and a yellow, and they came out just really, really pretty. The only thing I would do different is I would put less in there because as they set, they go. So I know y'all are getting tired of hearing me ramble about this thing, so let's go ahead and get over to the formula. I'm measuring out 167 grams of water. And I'll be making a 200 gram batch today, so that would be 83.5% grams of distilled water. Now I'm measuring 20 grams of glycerin, which would be 10%. If you were making a 100 gram batch or a 500 gram batch, you just multiply it times 5. Now I'm weighing out the xanthan gum. The xanthan gum here is 4 grams. That will be 2% in a 100 gram batch if you were going to make this a smaller batch. And this is going to do the gelling part of this facial wash and make it kind of jelly-like. And the xanthan gum and the glycerin, and we're going to stir this up until it's all incorporated. We can't just throw the xanthan gum into the water because it just will not solubilize or it will not incorporate into the water. So we mix it up like this into what they call a slurry. And then in just a couple seconds here, we'll add the water that we measured out. Now I'm adding the water that I had measured previously, and then we're just going to stir this until it kind of looks like a jelly. And you can see as I go through this process how very fluid this is at first. You can see how it stirs and how it's hitting the sides. And as I continue to stir, you can see that it's going to start thickening up like a jelly. You can feel your spoon. It just doesn't move around as fast, and you can see on the sides there at that it's turning into a jelly. It's just not as fluid as it was before. Here you can see how it's just not moving on the sides like it was when I first put it in there. It's almost at the gel phase right here. Here I'm adding the liquid germol plus, which is the preservative, and I'm adding 1 gram. And if you were going to adjust this batch higher or lower, that's going to be 0.5%. And each time you add an ingredient, you always need to make sure that you mix it up well. Here I'm weighing out the bamboo stem powder exfoliator. This is a very fine powder, and again, this would work well for anybody that has sensitive, really baby sensitive skin. And it took a little while for this to incorporate into the gel. And again, I added 8 grams, so that will be 4% of the bamboo powder. And then I measured the pH. The pH came out well under 4, so I adjusted it with some citric. And then I got it up to that 5.38. And then here's where I divided it into 2 other containers, and I put the water-soluble dye in there. And again, I would have put less dye in there because as it set, the colors got darker. And this was just a really fun, easy recipe, really quick to make. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. And if you've got any comments and if you've got any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments. And I just appreciate you guys so much coming in and watching the channel. And I do certainly hope that you've learned something. I've definitely learned something in this YouTube journey. I didn't have any really small containers to divide this up in, so I just stacked them on top and put it all into one container. And it's a very fine powder in there that's going to exfoliate. It feels really nice on the skin. It leaves a nice feeling on the skin after you rinse it off. So there you have it, a nice jelly facial scrub to enjoy. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.